maybe something that she'll have to deal with. Anand has picked up Nidated on his back, and I'm thinking if that's... Oh, he's gone and played Detained. So that's going to open up the board. Very quick play here. I think you have to take a little bit more time to think about something like if Nidated, especially the way that is slotting things, just as it said, 7D Nidated, of course making Yex. No, I'm sorry. But Nidated did play for more points. We do not yet see what Anne has picked up. Okay. The third eye. Looks like it's going to make it difficult for her to bonus on this turn. And Anand has. So, trying to think if there are any bonuses here with the 3 eyes. What is... Anne is, I think, looking at just playing dice here from the... Interesting. I think she's played dice here. Okay, so now Anand has Intarsia as a 4-timer. He sees that. That looks like that's probably the play here. And things are going quite quickly here. See if maybe sometimes I think that's something where you have to just take a little bit of time on some of these plays to say, okay, is there... Okay, Anand sees Intarsia. Does he see? I think, yes, there it should go for 82. And that's also going to block, at least see biometry from Anne. One thing, Anne probably does have some replies at the top of the board, such as thinking Moby here, perhaps. But yeah, very quickly though, Anand was Anand's off to a pretty quick start here. And as I said, things seem to be going quite quickly here. Oh, actually, trying to think about other plays here. Embryoid. Oh wow, this is looking pretty good for Anand. It's very early in the game. I see Anne's got Brim. Things are lagging a little bit here. But do you think that if she can, and I think she's got Moby now lined up to go up top, that seems like the top thing that I can spot. Biometry on the C column is just blocked. It's a little bit of hesitation there. Right, but that's that is a large number of points. And now, does Anand have... Seems like, he has Wintered from the eye at 5D at the very least. So it should be a third bonus in a row for Anand. One thing Moby I are with It looks like, okay, well, so Anand's looking at his rack. Yeah, very quick wintered for 72 points. No, 70 points, but still already up quite a ways. And Anne has the new air radio as a reply here. And in fact, she can, if she spots it, she can play it at D4, making 5 overlaps. I think that would be the play that she needs right now. Oh.
Sorry, I'm just knocked his camera. It's a bit in the way there.
And Anand does a pretty good rack there. It's going to be interesting to, well, one thing, my first thought with that was, well, is there an ER on the board for Anand to play Overtaken? And there's not quite, but let's see if Anne can make this a bit of a game and find your radio, get what would she be scoring for that? Little and upwards, a little above 70 points. Yeah. So one thing, the pace has slowed down a little bit. A few of those first moves did go by very quickly. And so, wish I had a little bit. What is? And I'm not sure what that blank is. I'm thinking that is a non-word here. Can't see what the blank is. What?
Challenge.
Blank is, oh, anaerobia. So that has been challenged. Unfortunately, I do think air radio was the best play here, but that's going to come off. And I think that's going to be...
Yes.
No, okay. Oh.
A turn of events here. Anand was already in great position. He's now got Evoke for 51 points, which is going to make it really hard for Anne to recover from that. So, and actually, has he already taken the? Yep, very quickly again. So 51 points, Anand up quite a ways here. That also takes out air radio over there. So I'm trying to think, does not look very well, and does have air radios through the blank D. But at this point, they might even get right. So, and does have that, but there's the question if air radios, she did not see that on the previous turn. Will she see it now? And this is a tough spot for Anne. I know that personally, I might be a little frustrated at this point if I were in this position, but a lot of times you have to just take your time and just make your best move. Take a little bit of time, maybe rearrange this tile, see air radios, or think about how else can I get back into this game. So it's another can't quite see what's Anoa. It's a reasonable play if air radios is not spotted. Oh, right, anorexia, of course, was there as well. But Anoa's reasonable there. Mhm. So Anand now has to take a little bit of time to think about this rack. But does he have militant? Not quite. Actually, I know I did just block militant. But let's see, what else would be? Maybe just something like just looking around the board here a little bit. Paul, I cannot hear you. So Milt or Mint, I wonder if he's looking down at the F column there. Or it's not really anything he can do to fit in that between the S and the A. Okay, and I think we've got Paul Allen on. Paul, are you there?
Hello, testing.
Hey, there we are.
Hey, that's better.
Yeah, so, well, we've had a lot of fireworks so far.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah. I think both of these players, I think now, though, that the first few moves are through, it seems that they've both kind of taken a little bit more time. But right now Anand's in quite good position, I think, to put it mildly. So, right, militant's the only 8-letter word in this rack, no 7s. One thing, Paul, do you see anything better than maybe covering up the F column there with Milt or something of that nature? Or has one thing, maybe that blank, not a D? Right, that could be an R as well.
What I'm trying to do, I'm hearing you. You can't hear me. I can hear you twice. I can hear you on the Twitch and I can hear you on the Skype.
Sorry?
I can hear you twice.
Oh. I'm only hearing you, well, I'm hearing you 0 times, but I'm only hearing you once.
Right.
Okay, and... oh.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Have you got a technical sorted out?
Right.
Look, so... I think Anand's looking perhaps to play the phony title man? Maybe he's thinking a little bit better about that. And again, as I said, I'm not sure what that blank is in the E column. So it's not clear to me if he can play Milt down there or not. Looks like he's got Malt. So I am assuming that was a D. So that's okay. So Anne has now, will the bonus come? Definitely see the very sweet play of licorice from the L